Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Cattails. In the last episode, Coco stopped by with a little secret to share. It turns out that the sacred temple where he lives is also home to the forest guardian. But the forest guardian has been missing for quite some time now, so he was hoping that little penny cat might be the only cat in the entire forest who can help him restore the balance and bring that spirit back to us. So we're hard at work on our very first quest. We've already caught them some little mice, some bunnies, and now we need the last two measly squirrels to complete the first pillar. So as long as we stick around the forested areas of the map, I think it should be pretty easy for us to hunt them down. The wintertime is a little bit trickier for us to find prey in general, so Penny is really going to have to put her hunting skills to the test. She's actually really close to becoming a full master hunter. She just needs those last two little levels, and imagine how impressed Scout is going to be once he finds out that Penny is a true master hunter. So I think we'll probably save the rest of these experience points for these different levels. Because, I mean, look how close it is. We might even be able to get this by the end of the day, especially if we find plenty of little morsels to scoop up in the meantime. But Scout, we would like to talk to you before we leave. We want to make sure that you're doing okay too. I wouldn't mind if the snow were to stop right about now. It just keeps accumulating. Oh, poor Scout. He's probably hoping to go out hunting today as well. Maybe he's even looking to find us some more prey to bring to the forest guardian, because last time he gave us one of the mice that we needed. We'll at least give him this rabbit so he has something to eat, something to keep him going as he's looking for his own food. And I think we'll take a note from him and start on the western side of the territory today, in his very favorite hunting spot. So something that we've noticed as we started leveling up Penny's hunting skill is that sometimes we'll see these little arrows on our screen that kind of lead us toward our prey, just like that one. And each of the different colors represents a different animal. So apparently that whitish gray color is for the mice. We'll have to keep that in mind. We already know that the pink is for the bunnies, and I'm not quite sure what the squirrel's color is, but I would imagine it will be pretty easy for us to spot. And hello, Scout. You're already out for the day looking for some food too, but we're gonna try to scoop up this little mouse for us so we have something extra to eat on the road. Let's see, are there any squirrels around here? It looks like he might be creeping around looking for some too. Yeah, I bet he's trying to help us out. That was a black arrow. Do you think that might be a crow maybe? Can we scoot up here and see if we can find it? This will be a good way for us to hopefully not scare away our prey either. Hello, little guy. He must have noticed Scout creeping around on the other side because I'm pretty sure he couldn't see Penny. But I don't see any squirrels around this tile, so let's scoot a little bit further down to the fallen giant where we know there are plenty of trees for them to hide in. Oh, that one was brown. Oh, that is the squirrel, yes. Okay, so we know the brown arrow is for the squirrels, and we need to get on the right side of this guy so he doesn't see us. We'll use our study prey ability and then get super close and pounce. Yes, our first squirrel of the day. So now we only need one more, and since this seems to be such a lucky tile, why don't we keep scooting around these trees to see if we can get any more of them to spawn. There we go, there's the second one. Okay, so we don't have our study prey ability this time, so we have to be super careful. Let's pounce now. Yes, there's our two squirrels. We already have the last two squirrels that we need for the sacred temple. All right, I guess that means that it's time for us to hopefully make our way over there. I mean, we might as well catch an extra one. It couldn't hurt, just in case. Maybe the forest guardian is feeling extra gluttonous today, who knows? But we could at least pack that away inside our den too. I think it would actually be a good idea for us to maybe just keep some extra food on hand, like each and every one of the different types of prey that we come across, especially the more rare ones, the ones that we can only seem to find in certain seasons. I wonder if he's going to ask for different types of berries too. Maybe the herbs that we can find. Oh man, like snake lilies and stuff. I mean, they want us to restore the balance, so it would make sense if the forest guardian wants all different things that we can find around the world. I have a sneaking suspicion that Coco might be a little bit more connected than he's letting on as well. Like maybe Coco is actually the guardian and he's just trying to see if we're truly worthy to know the truth. I don't know. It's something to consider anyway. It wouldn't surprise me if maybe Coco has some more mystical powers than we know. And we already know that he is a pretty mysterious cat. But hello there. It looks like our forest colony friends are out and about today. Have you heard about this new cat, Penny? Rumor has it they just showed up one day to our colony. Humph. Okay, Blackie, well, little do you know you're actually talking to the one and only Penny Cat. Like, I would think by now, considering that Penny has been around for like literally over a year, practically 2 years, that they would know who Penny is. She's almost a master hunter. She has been keeping the border safe for such a long time now, but I guess it wasn't enough to impress all the cats. Well, they'll certainly know her name once she brings balance back to the forest. And there's those trapdoors again? We found so many of those around the world the other day. It's very, very mysterious, and it makes me wonder if maybe Coco's going to start opening up more of them once we finish off some more of these pillars. Did I just see somebody down there? Oh, Ellie! Oh my goodness! I think this is the developer's cat, right? Ellie, oh, she is so sweet. Yeah, they added her to the game, but we haven't actually found her yet. So here she is. Hello, I don't think I've seen you around before. My name is Ellie, at least for the moment. What's yours? Penny? Not bad. Could use some work, but not bad. Sorry, don't take it personally. It's my job to critique names. I'm what you might call a name changer. Ever think of a great name that you really wish other people would start calling you? I can fix that by changing your name. Of course, there is a small processing fee. There's a lot of papers to fill out and file, and all that takes some time out of my schedule. I hope you understand. I visit the sacred temple on the 3rd day of every season. I'll be seeing you around. Keep me in mind if you're feeling like a fresh name would spice up your life. Well, that's good to know, though I don't think Penny's going to be changing her name anytime soon. But at least we got the chance to meet sweet little Ellie. Now let's go ahead and finish off this very first pillar. So we need to plop our 2 little squirrels right down at the base. One more to go, and then we'll see what's going to happen here. I'm imagining that another one of the pillars is probably going to light up for us. Strange runes appear on the pillar. You read them. You have done well, but there remains one thing I lack. Seek the purple jewel in a place of healing and contemplation. Journey to the hallowed garden to restore balance to this pillar. Okay. The hallowed garden? I know right where that is. It's just north of the sacred temple. Oh, that's just where we were. Do you think it's going to be like inside that trapdoor then? I'll meet you there, Penny. Okay, Coco, I think I have a pretty good idea of what we're going to have to do then. So, it said something about a purple jewel? Very, very mysterious. Let's see if we can find Coco up by that trapdoor though. There you are, Coco, right by the lamppost too, casting that big spooky shadow. Do you think the arcane pillar wants us to go down these stairs? Only one way to find out. Let's see if the purple gem is really here. Alright, let's follow him inside then and see what we find. Oh my gosh, are those all power paws? It's like a rainbow of power paws beneath the hallowed garden. Alright, Coco, do you have any idea what this place is? What a strange underground chamber. Did you notice the door at the back of the room? Maybe we can open it somehow. Alright, well, they did say something about that purple jewel, so something tells me we need to check out this one first. But is he talking about this door over here? Yeah, this must be the one. It leads into some sort of other room back there. And there's all sorts of different little runes for us to read. Green is the left of yellow. Alright, purple has no neighbor to the right. It looks like this is probably going to be how we have to order these different crystals then. Red neighbors, yellow and blue. Yellow is directly to the right of red. And blue neighbors green. Alright, so we know that purple has to be on this end right here because it says that nothing is to the right of the purple gem. So we don't need to pick up that one. But red neighbors blue and yellow, so we want to place that somewhere where it can be in between the two. Maybe right here, in fact, right in the middle. So let's see if we can pick this one up and swap it out with the green gem. Now it also said that yellow was on the right of red, so we'll have to swap around the blue and the yellow too. We'll put the yellow one right here. And then on the blue one on the other side, it's not exactly in the middle though, so hopefully that's not going to matter. Do you think that's right? Whoa, whatever you're doing worked. The door in the back wall just opened. Okay, excellent. So we have green, blue, red, yellow, and purple. And that seemed to work out just fine. So let's see what's inside this room. Oh, there we go, the purple gem. You found a jewel. You should take this to the arcane pillar in the temple ruins. Excellent. So I was thinking that maybe we had to take like this purple amulet back, but I guess that we have a special little gem to place right in the middle of that pillar instead. So we did it, Coco. I hope you're impressed. You got the purple jewel? That's great. Let's take it back to the temple ruins at once. Right away, Coco. Let's speed on over there. Luckily, it's not too far away, but I know some of those trapdoors were on some very, very far reaches of the map. I guess that means that they're not actually quick travel links or anything like that. That was initially what I assumed. Well, we have the purple jewel. What would happen if we tried to put it in the arcane pillar? Go ahead, Penny. All right, there we go. It looks like Aqua is helping us out too. Oh my goodness, she's right on our back. She must have needed a little bit of a break from all that walking. It has been quite a full day. Incredible, the arcane pillar's powers have been restored. It doesn't seem to have brought the forest guardian back, but at least it's progress. Yeah, looks like it's leading up to something. Oh my goodness! And all of these different pillars are ready for us to use too. So I guess we don't have to complete them in order if they're all going to stay lit. What's happening? Do you see the other pillars? It's like they're all activating all of a sudden. This calls for more investigation. What do you say, Penny? Maybe together we can figure out a way to bring back the Forest Guardian. Yeah, I think we're well on our way, Coco. Oh my goodness, this is the fish pillar. We need 3 trout, 2 salmon, 1 bass, and a catfish. Oh boy, Penny, you have quite a bit of work ahead of you, it looks like. She's not the best at catching fish, but I think we do have a little bit left over in our den. Then we have 3 white fireflies, 2 tiger butterflies, 1 banded darter, and 1 blue ladybug? I have never seen a blue ladybug in my entire life. How on earth are we going to get our hands on that? But those were all seasonal bugs, so maybe we're not too far off the mark at thinking that we might have to pick up some extra little berries and whatnot. 3 scallops, 2 sea bass, 1 mackerel, and 1 conch shell. Okay, yet again, another thing that I have never seen before in cattails, but maybe it's just like a rare type of shell that washes up on the beach. There we go, our berries. 3 licorice roots, 2 raspberries, 1 winter blueberry, and 1 blackberry. Well, you know what? We actually have a couple of those right on hand. So we'll go ahead and place our winter blueberry in there, our little blackberry too, and then we're just a tiny step closer to finishing yet another one of those pillars. And then the last one over here is for 3 doves, 2 crows, 1 blue jay, and 1 cardinal. If I remember correctly, these birds can only be found in certain seasons, and they're super, super hard for us to get our paws on. We've only seen the cardinal 1 time, and that was all the way in the fall. So I guess that's something that Penny is going to have to work very hard on very, very soon. I think the blue jay might even be around in the winter, but I'm going to have to research that a little bit more just so we don't end up missing it. Hi Penny, any new discoveries? If you find the right items, you should try placing them next to the pillars. Don't worry, Coco, we know exactly what we're supposed to do. So what should we work on next? I mean, we can't do anything with the bugs. Unfortunately, we don't have, well, I mean, we do have the fireflies. We would have to pick up some of the lights that we've spread around the territory, but it might be worth it. We could probably try to find some of the little scallop shells too. Those are pretty easy for us to scoop up on the beach, but we can't do any fishing because all of the lakes and the rivers are frozen over. The only fish we could possibly find might be in the ocean itself. But at least we're one step closer to finally restoring the balance of the forest. So Penny can go home knowing that she has done her job very, very well. In fact, let's have Penny warp straight home from the temple so she can wake up bright and early tomorrow and get straight to work looking for those items. It's a good thing we have so many odds and ends in here already. I think we might actually be able to finish the bundle for all the licorice roots and the berries. It looks like we have just enough for every last one of those. And now we have some more growing inside our garden too. Oh, and that reminds me, I almost forgot to mention our new little dragonfly's name. I asked you guys last time what you would like to call him, And you had so many good suggestions. It was hard to pick just one, but somebody suggested calling him Smokey, after the smoky quartz, which is another type of gem. And since our turtle's name is Aquamarine, I felt like that would be a good companion name for our two little pets. So maybe in the future we can try to name any other pets we might gather up after types of gems too. But we have quite a few more items than I thought we did for this forest guardian. We have our trout, we have a couple different types of birds, we have our berries and our licorice roots. So I think they're going to be quite impressed with us. The shells are so easy for us to gather up that I think I'm just going to try to find some new ones on the beach. But I don't really have any gifts for you, Scout, do I? I mean, we could give him some marigolds maybe, or golden seals. Yeah, we gave him the golden seals last time as kind of like a filler gift basically, just something to throw his way so he knows we're still thinking about him. And that way we can feel safe too, because we know that he is nice and well protected as he goes out exploring for the day. I can't stop thinking about you lately, Penny. I had a dream about you last night. In the dream, we were both ninja warriors infiltrating an enemy base. It was awesome. It sounds like it, Scout. I hope Penny got to have a cool dream like that too. It might even be an omen of sorts. Maybe we should take a look at our map to see where those battles are today. Look at that. It looks like some of the colonies are trying to force their way toward the sacred temple. I wonder if they're catching a whiff of all of our plans. Maybe some sort of a mystical energy is surrounding that area now and luring all of the mystic cats in its direction. The mystic cats have always been some of our toughest competitors, so it's probably a good idea for us to try to chase them out of the area as soon as possible. We don't want to risk running into too many scraps on our way to visit the Forest Guardian after all. We have plenty of gifts to give, but it won't do us any good if Penny is hurting in the process. But there's our very first scallop shell, and I guess we'll have to keep our eyes really peeled for those conch shells as well. Yeah, I've never seen a different type of shell on the beach, but it's good to know that we can find them. I figured that the scallop shells were the only ones in the game, but now we know differently. Oh, and there's another one of those crows too. I think we have to catch more doves than crows. In fact, I think we have all of the crows that we're going to need for the Forest Guardian, but the doves are also quite easy for us to spot on the beach. They remind me of little seagulls. So let's study our prey this time to make sure that we really catch this one. There we go, Penny. You're doing so well that you might even be able to upgrade your hunting skill by now. There we go. Level 9 in hunting? Yeah, nothing is going to be able to stand in our way pretty soon. And just as well too, because we need to catch those rare birds. But that should be all of the shells and the crows that we need. So let's head off to the right and see if we can stick our noses into that battle that's taking place right by the beach. We might as well, since we're here anyway, and we do need the extra mews. All of these mews are going toward our shiny trinket fund now, because we want to make sure that we have something to give to Scout once he gets to that red heart. But there's a lot of cats down here. We're definitely going to have to summon our allies. Luckily, it seems like they're moving pretty slow today, so maybe they're a little bit cold, and maybe they haven't sent out their best reinforcements for the beach, because yet again, those were the mystic cats. And I'm sure they're much more concerned with taking over the temple if they can. It might be worth our while to consider purchasing that temple warp upgrade too, or the active skill rather. That way we don't have to walk back and forth to the temple every single time we have a new gift to give to the Guardian. It's going to be quite the trek after all, and if it's going to be so heavily contested, we don't want to risk Penny falling victim to her enemies. But I think we're super close now. Yeah, just a couple of tiles away, and it looks like all of our cats are really out and about today too. Howdy, Penny, what's new with you? Well, nothing much, Waffle. We're just trying to make our way to the temple. Good to see another friendly face around here. Well, it would be even better if you guys wouldn't mind maybe escorting me over to the temple itself. That way we know we're going to be safe. I could just lay here and take a nap right now. Well, that answers that. Apparently Candy is not going to be helping us out. It's too bad we can't maybe bribe her with all of the different trinkets that we have in our inventory. Maybe she likes shells, maybe she's into shell collecting, or maybe she could use a little bit of extra food. That would certainly be very helpful right about now, because we have this big battle right above us. Oh my goodness, look at all these cats. There was even like a purple cat down there. Did you guys see that? Well, I think we might actually be able to take them out. Oh, and I didn't realize it, but this is at the orchard again. Penny has the absolute worst luck here. Well, there's only 2 more cats, Ruff and Dave, and we might be able to separate them. There we go. Let's just go ahead and maybe munch on a couple of berries just to get our hunger up. And I guess we'll go ahead and use our last golden seal too, because I don't want to accidentally fall to Dave's claws. Though in all honesty, he seemed a little bit too afraid of us to do much harm. So once again, Penny, you have successfully defended the orchard. Very, very good. So we don't have to worry about all of those mystic cats trying to take this part of the land over. And now we have a safe passage straight up to the sacred temple again, where we can drop off all of these brand new little presents. I'm sure Coco is going to be so impressed that we have so much inside our inventory to bring. Yeah, let's drop off all these shells first. These are actually pretty good things for us to sell off at Ember's shop as well. So it'll all go toward our shiny trinket fund in the end. Now we just need those different types of ocean fish and that conch shell too. Do we have anything over here we can give? Nope, those are the bugs. Can't do those yet unless we pick up all of those lights around the colony. We'll go ahead and finish this one off though. Oh no, we need 2 raspberries. Oh, Penny, you should have picked up that other raspberry in your den. Well, at least we can get a start on it. We'll go ahead and drop off all of these licorice roots, which are Ember's very favorite snack. So it's good to know that the Forest Guardian likes them so much as well. And the next time we come to the sacred temple, we'll drop off that very last raspberry. Penny is doing a great job so far. And before we know it, we're going to restore the balance for Coco. And hopefully we'll get the chance to see the Forest Guardian ourselves. I wonder what sort of mystical powers they're going to give Penny once she completes every last one of these pillars. Surely she's going to have some sort of reward to share from that. But in case you guys don't know, Cattails is going to be fully released on December 1st, so Friday this week on Steam. So that means that this is going to be the last episode of Penny's beta adventures. And then next time we play, we're going to open a brand new chapter in her story, where hopefully she'll be able to finish off all of these sacred temple bundles, and maybe even start her own little family with Scout. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the next part of our journey, but for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!